Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Super Auto Pets. Another quick look. I said I was going to do it because I wanted to check out the other build. And I haven't done this yet, so this is the full overview build of the expansion pack. So we have additional animals in this, so I think the beetle is new. Bluebird maybe as well new. You know what, I don't want to spoil myself by looking at all these new animals. But I've got to admit, and you may have seen in the bottom, this has been a little bit of a guilty pleasure of mine in the background. I've wanted to put this on the channel again multiple times, but I just can't fit into the spaces right now because there's so many great games out there. We'll see where things go. I've still not scheduled it in even now, when I got a bit more, free time. But I might put a few of these in the variety slots. But the base game is fantastic. I've really enjoyed the free-to-play. I've had a few 10-win games now in this. Mainly through scaling builds, picking up a dragon and just scaling everything out of control. And that's been pretty nice. The one slight downside is that there was a slight balance patch change between the last look and this look. I was hoping to get more games in before then just to show how things were, but certain animals have been nerfed, including animals I've never played as before. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game. Did I select the right one? Yes, I think I did. Fish, I love. If you don't remember, every unit costs 3 gold to buy. Tells you up here on the sign. Food is 3 gold, which gives you buffs. And then it just plays out like an auto battler. So certain units have effects. So the fish, +1/+1 when it levels up. 3 units combined makes the level up. Bluebird, end turn give leftmost unit +1 attack. Cool. And the cricket summons a 1/1 cricket when it dies. I'm content with all these. We're going to freeze a cricket for the future and move on. But yeah, we get to pick our name, before we go into things. The sulking bananas, the sulking cucumbers, amazing cucumbers, dentite, with the sulking cucumbers. But yeah, this has been a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. There's not a lot of games I don't really, I play off the camera. Mainly, if I want to play a game, I've been recording it recently. Occasionally, I do some stuff off the camera. But this one, I played a lot off camera. And as silly as this looks, this is up there for one of my games of the year. It's kind of simple, but very addictive. It reminds me, and this is going to sound very stupid, it reminds me of Rocket League. In a sense that, not gameplay-wise that it plays anything like it. But it's something I can just load into for a quick, few games. And then I'm done with it. It's immediately into a game, then, I lose, and I go immediately back into another game. There's no downtime, there's no loading screens or anything. It's just pure dopamine. And you have to respect that from the game. So yeah, oh my god. You have 2 birds. You're scaling your backfish better than I am. But yeah, I mentioned this before, every single win I've had so far, and that's another tag, has been from scaling builds, either through dragons, or through dodos and giraffes. Tier 2 animals unlocked. Right, peacock. So this turn we always want to combine to a level 3 unit, and I think this is no different. I will take the puppy. So this scales if I have 2 more gold at the end of turn, so I'm always going to try and leave myself 2 or more gold. I shall combine the fish. I might have to not... In fact, I'm not going to leave myself 2 or more gold for this turn. Just so that I can get this rolling. I will freeze a sheep for the future. And then we'll move stuff around. Well, I say I don't have to. I could sell a unit right now. If that interests me. But nothing does. I think we reroll 1 time. Freeze me a bird. And we'll end turn. But we'll try and make sure this dog pops off every turn after this. It was just so I got the fish buff on every single unit. But yeah, there was a lot of changes as I logged in. I would have liked to show off pre-changes, but as I mentioned, there is so many good games out there. We missed by 1 HP. Stay living. It's honestly a great time for indie games. I think I mentioned this in another series that, again, it's not a great time for everyone because of, COVID. But for just people just working at home on games, it's actually fantastic. Nothing here appeals to me. Nothing here appeals to me. It's 2 gold, right? Yeah. So we'll let you... Ooh. We'll let you go another turn. What's the ladybug do? So if you buy food, they gain +1/+1 until the end of battle. Feels a bit weak, honestly. I'll leave the sheep frozen for 1 more turn. I'm not really sure where the sheep goes into this build, but just natively it's better than the cricket. The cricket in total right now... Oh, I say that. It's 2-2. So he's 6-7. He's actually better. What on earth was that? So this is the bat. So this is an expansion pack unit. And most of the nerfs on the... like, the patch notes were related to this bat. So I guess they were pretty OP before. As I understood from the patch notes that I read loading into the game, the bat applies weak. And weak used to do a lot of damage, but now it does less damage. Like if you hit a unit with weak. So it's another status effect. Alright. We'll pick up another fish. You know what? It's too late for you now. I've spent too much time trying to get these units stronger. It might not be worth going on the peacock right now, but what I think I'm going to do is garlic my peacock and roll. A cat. Eats shop food, give friends +1 attack until the end of battle. Doesn't really appeal to me. Give +5/+5 to friend ahead in battle. That does appeal to me, but I can't afford it right now. We'll freeze you. That's another tier up on the units, and we're good to go. We're slowly scaling. In my experience from, you know, the few wins I've had, and by the way, I've played this like a couple of days, like over a couple of weeks since I last aired this. The community's got so much better at this game. It's kind of scary. I got most of my wins on the day after I played it. In fact, when I went, I think 1, 2, and 4 in the previous quick look, I then went 1 again afterwards. I played after the recording, and then I went 10 after that. And then I think it was like 2 and 10 again. I got 2 of my wins on that day. And I appreciated that scaling was like king. I don't know if it still is. I don't know if that's the meta, but it felt pretty damn strong. Okay, a buffalo. Friend bought game +1/+1. You know what? I could get behind that. Although, can I? I just don't know where I'd put you in the whole grand scheme of things. I'm 1 away from the fish. I would really like to get my fish going. I don't really have a buy me, sell me build. Like, the dog, like, you know, friend summoning, and the buffalo, they have a synergy. The dromedary. Start turn gives shop pets +1/+1. Again, not too appealing to me. I guess you could have bought a dromedary early on, froze an animal, and just left the dromedary going and just, like, ticking a unit up. Maybe like an early dodo. Which, by the way, was also nerfed. That was an insanely strong unit. I think both my wins had dodos in there as well. My scaling is pretty slow right now. But I'm just struggling to see where I'd go with the buffalo. I'm just going to buy a salad for everyone. Okay, that is the least unit I wanted to hit, because I think... Well, we'll get rid of cricket first, probably. But bluebird is probably a close second. Beetle. If he eats the shop food, he gives a pet +1 health. Interesting. By the way, we will freeze a turtle. I love turtles. They're super strong. And we'll freeze a fish. Okay. We're going to make some changes next turn. We're going to put a turtle in front of our dog. When the turtle dies, it gives the unit behind melon armor. Melon armor blocks 20 damage. You have a 12-13 ladybird with bunny. Excuse me. Okay, this is where we start ramping up a little bit. This is where we start ramping up. And thanks to the garlic armor, we take 2 less damage on the attack, and we get our first win. We're 1 and 3. Or 1 and 1, I guess. Another turtle. Interesting. Sell the cricket. Your time is up. Buy yourself a turtle. Buy yourself a fish. Everyone gets +1/+1. We get a new animal. Is a rhino. I think we're willing to make a change here. And honestly, I think the bluebird is time to go. It is giving +1... no, +2/+0 to the peacock. Maybe actually you stay and I let the fish go. The fish can't level up anymore. The stats aren't that interesting on him. Maybe we go rhino now. Rhino at the front. But Rhino's not that impressive either. I could just do this. And roll. Rhino, apologies. You're interesting, but we're seeing such, like, strong units at the moment. I don't think we'd ever get your effect to proc. I'd have to have something scaling me, and I don't really have anything scaling quickly. Bluebird keeps going into the Peacock. I think... Oh, what, you? Gives adjacent friends +1 health. I think you're too slow as well. Yeah, sorry, earlier on I tried to say... I think that the goal of this game, and this is going to sound stupid, is surviving the early game. And then the bit where I find myself my weakest is transitioning into from the mid game to the late game. Or even like the early game to the mid game back to the late game. Because right now we're just trying to survive. And eventually get to these late units which are super strong. And then, you know, just stomping the game. But I'm feeling pretty content right now. This Peacock is going to do some great work. The Worm, each shot food gains +1/+1. That's probably too late right now. Because we're approaching the tier 5 unlock. I think nothing here is what I'm after. Okay, the Bat. Start the battle, make one enemy weak. Take 3 extra damage per hit. Again, I think it's too late for you. Okay, here you are again. The Deer, fantastic unit. If it faints, it summons a 5/5 bust with splash attack. I can't really make that work right now, but it's one for the future. Honestly, I think we can food, and I think we pair a unit. Which unit is likely to stay here for a while? Honestly, I'm kind of invested on the Peacock right now. But the Turtle's going to stay here for a while, but I think there's a lot of value in keeping the Peacock healthy. Every time it gets hurt, he gains 2 attacks. That's fantastic. By the way, hurt was nerfed as well in the patch. It used to be that if you took 0 damage, it counted as hurt. So it would proc the Peacock effect. For example, if I had Melon Armor on my Peacock and I got hit by my 12/12 dog, it took 0 damage, but the hurt trigger would go. That is no longer the case. If you take 0 damage, hurt doesn't proc. Which I think is a good change. It's just a nerf to Melon Armor, which was super strong. But this game, honestly, it's going to live and die by, like, you know, what the developers put into it. Like, more expansion packs and more animals. But I'm happy to go along for the ride. This is fantastic Melon. It literally won us that round. And you can see the wins piling up now. Scaling. Scaling for the future. We'll get a Peacock. Fish, you're too late. I'm sorry, you're actually level 3. Cell, give a random friend +2/+2. That's kind of intriguing as well. But I'm not interested. I'm still not interested. What I'm really looking for right now is something to scale me. Like, I'm trying to get to 6, I suppose, with a dragon. End turn. If you have 4 or less pets, gain +2/+2. That is intriguing. That's a spicy meatball of an animal. I know what the... Oh, actually, do I know what the skunk does? Reduce the highest health enemy by 33%. I don't recognise you either on the free-to-play build. Honestly, you might be there. Don't remember anymore. I'm going to admit as well, I've not played this for a week, so I don't know how the meta's shifted. There was a lot on the free-to-play of just high, like, scaled units. But maybe that's shifted now. Maybe, there's, you know, there's some sort of whale death rattle effect. I saw that a lot as well. Buy a tier 1 pet. Give current and future shot pets +1/+1. That's interesting as well. I think I'm just going to buy sushi. I think I'm going to buy sushi. Perfect. Legitimately the 3 units I wanted you to hit. We'll roll one more time. We'll freeze a dog. And we're good to go. I think we just want to get levels on these units at the moment. It's quite a low ranked squad. Like, is my highest ranked thing right now 3? Well, this can work for a while. Okay, your weak hit my dog, but it doesn't matter, because this is going to be overwritten by the turtle, and now my dog is going to stomp over you. This isn't a puppy anymore. This is a full-blown attack dog. Honestly, Bluebird, I think you're going to be out in the future, so I'm going to say no to you. You might even be out, like, right now. The Mammoth might be better than you. You're giving +2 per turn. So you're effectively, if I left you on there right now, you'd be a 10-9, but just for the next turn. And you would scale subsequently from that. This, because it's going to buff 4 of the creatures when he dies, because I'm going to put it at the front, would be 4 times 2, which, if I remember rightly, is 8. So it's going to be 8-8, so it's going to be like 12-16. So this is a good stopgap, but I'd probably replace the mammoth in the future. I think this is what I'm going to do. Goodbye, bluebird. Hello, mammoth. Hello, puppy. Roll. What? There's a lobster. Friend summon, give it +2/+2 when not in battle. What? I don't see how the lobster can be effective then. I don't know any unit that does anything to do with that. You know, attack outside of battle. But, interesting. If a friend is bought, gain 1 gold. No. We're not really doing buying and selling at the moment. We're pretty static, honestly. But we're looking for something to replace fish and mammoth. This doesn't bother me. Death Rattle. Perfect enemy to weaken as well, by the way. In fact, it was the perfect 2 weakens. Right, we have a melon dog. But now I have a melon puppy. Get out of here. We tie. I'll take a tie right now. Still 5 and 1, sorry. Right, tier 6. This is where the spicy animals live. I'm not going to buy a melon right now, because I've got grand ideas for this turtle. Okay, we need some fuel here, game. I need some fuel. This isn't fuel. I might freeze the snail, because we're having a little bit of a mare right now. That's not helpful. I'm really fishing for a dragon, I'm not going to lie. But honestly, I would take a puppy or a turtle right now. Ah, horrible. Level up, gain 8-8. I'm not interested. I think we just food. And they're probably the worst 2 I could have hit. You know, comes around, goes around. Not a great turn economy-wise. We spent like 7 coins on rerolls. Well, not quite 7, but was it 4 coins on rerolls? We've been so lucky with weakness, by the way. Every weakness that hits the puppy just gets cleansed by this turtle. The turtle then perfectly trades with the ant. This puppy is a strong boy, though. But again, a draw is fine right now. When we have a poor turn like that, I'll take it. Okay. Chocolate is good. Unfreeze the snail, please. Chocolate gives me my tier 2 turtle. I'm not interested in an octopus. I've told you this. I'm going to pick up another canned food, because I'm still looking to replace this mammoth. Man. Tough crowd. No dragons anymore? Okay. Another butterfly. So butterfly copies the attack and health from the strongest friend. Okay. I saw you in the patch notes as well. I don't know if you were buffed or nerfed. You are horrible, by the way. This is a defeat. Okay, first one for a while. And it was expected. We've been pretty slow the last few turns. Okay, I think I have to make a pivot play here. I need something to scale me. Seal it is. So if he eats shop food, it'll give 2 random friends +1/+1. Shop food. You hate to see it. I rerolled the puppy. I'm stupid. It's fine. I can recover from this. I can recover from the mental burden of missing out on the leveled up puppy. Okay, you're a pretty strong squad too. You're lucky you got a poodle. That's buffing you nicely as well. A nice trade. Not a nice trade. I just realised your back unit was a 50-47. I've lost. Is that our last life now we're going on to? Yes. Alright. No more messing around. We have to just go for it. What is the best play here? Probably not that, but we're going to pick that up anyway. Maybe some garlic on a turtle, but You know what? You level up. It's always an octopus. Okay, I can't buy another unit now. You I'm after. And you I'm after. No point freezing the snail. Honestly, I think it's too late for you as well. But I will freeze you, because I'm probably going to be dead anyway. Bring in a cow. Feed it to the seal. Sell the cow. Bring in a puppy. Bring in another makeshift unit. Something along those lines. But I think we went too slow on a puppy. We didn't get it to level 2 fast enough. Yeah, they've got a 50-50 one. You were lucky as well. You got a dinosaur. Another great leveling unit. So this is GG, I think. But 5 wins. Not bad. I'll take it. Congratulations, super numbers. The skilled hipsters. You got me on that one. And let's roll it back again. Again, straight into a game. You love to see it. Give me 2 birds and a beaver. Honestly, freeze me 2 fish. I like fish. And we're going to be the clean bananas. No, we're going to be the clean hipsters. In honor of me shaving my beard off. I've got close shaved. I don't know if other people do this. I grow my hair out. Hey, someone's copying my homework. I grow my hair out and eventually I just have enough of it. And I'll shave my head down to like quite a low setting, like a 3 to a 5, that type of range. And then I'll just clean shave my beard off and then just start again. Already the stubble's growing back in. Which is fine. You know what, actually? I might take the ant as well and chain you together. Yeah. I don't dislike this. Let me get 1 free roll. Hello. I'll take you. And I'm set up for the turn 3 play, where I triplicate a unit and get a tier 3 unit. Excuse me, you only have 3 units. They're all covered in honey. It's the insect honey build. And it's working pretty well for you, I'm not going to lie. You win. The running balls. Fair play. Do I want a shrimp? If I sell a unit, I get to give a random friend +1 health. You know what? Let's do a prawn cocktail build. If that's the case, I should do this first. Prawn cocktail. Should I sell the beaver first? If I sell the beaver first, it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to replace it with the sheep anyway. Sell the beaver. Please miss the ant, thank you. I'm going to sell my ant as well now. Okay, I did this in the wrong order. Bring in a spider. And we're just going to make our shrimp pop. I'm pretty happy with the order. We're pretty weak, honestly, for this point in the game. I would not be surprised for another loss. But we're building for the future. We're scaling right now. Not as fast as you, apparently. Okay, never mind. It was a nice trade for us. Nice trade for us. Better than nice trade for us. Okay, perfect. 1-on-1. You hate to go 0 wins, and we've avoided that horrible situation. Peacock, you know what? I tried to use you last time. I'm not hugely impressed by you, if I'm completely honest. But I'm not impressed by anything here, if I'm completely honest. I don't think spider is the play right now. I think I will pick up another fish, because you might stay around for a while. I'm looking for a unit, honestly, like a pig. But anything that has like a buy or a sell condition, they're what I'm after. Reroll again. Sell. Freeze. Reroll. Okay, a swan is actually perfect. Unfreeze you. Do I want a swan? Another swan? If I was going to have another swan, I'd probably be looking at selling a unit. So I'm going to say no. Prawn cocktail build. You know, you bring an animal in, you shake it around, you shake it out. That's how you do cocktails, right? You shake it up in one of those, like... What? Cocktail shakers are they just called? Do they have a better name than that? Not a big cocktail person, but... I've seen James Bond. They shake it around, like, pour it all out onto ice. Or on the rocks. That's what this build is. Prawn cocktail. Okay, 1 extra gold from my swan. I appreciate it. Get out. Caterpillar. Start a turn, gain 1 experience. And then Caterpillar, I think, eventually evolves into a butterfly. I don't think I want you. As much as I would like to buy you right now. It is pretty early, but I'm not really scaling super quickly. Go on, we'll do it. Who do I sell, though, now to make prawn cocktail work? Is it the sheep? Or is it the... No, it's not the bluebird. It's the sheep. Goodbye. Alright, we'll buy an owl. Give a random friend +2/+2. Buy a pig. Don't sell the... Actually, hang on. You sell for 1. An extra gold. So you're going to sell for 2, right? Yes, you do. Okay, then I'll buy a swan. Is prawn cocktail build working? I mean, I've only lost 1 game at the moment. Oh, you have an 8/8 caterpillar, huh? Well. 1 and 2. Your build is insane, by the way. Looking into it. Another caterpillar. So I think this will help you level up a little bit quicker, so I'm going to go for it. Gives us a skunk. Not really interested in a skunk. The dog is too late. I do see the appeal of the dog. I'm buying and selling stuff. Honestly, maybe it's time to stop the prawn cocktail build. Maybe we just admit it's not the time anymore. I really needed that dog with it, and we didn't get it. I do like the turtle. Help me, I have an issue. I'm too invested in my shrimp. Alright. The pig. If we're going to do this, we should do this. I've decided these units are too strong. The shrimp has to go. It has to be the shrimp. I'm being stupid now. But, what if I'm not being stupid? I mean, the bluebird's not doing a lot for me, honestly. The shrimp is doing possibly less. But would I prefer +1 health? I mean, it's more than +1 health when I do the buying and selling. Versus just 1 attack. Let's just go insane. Why not? Sheep is okay. Right, we have to buy something from this lot. I shall take a sheep. Thank you. Dude, the caterpillar is popping. Now, it's a bit of a downside because I don't really want the caterpillar to pop. I'd really like it to go into my fish or something. I'm kind of scaling the wrong unit here. Also, I hate that the weakness hit you. Never mind, it was actually the best target. This is going to be another defeat. Okay, we have to do perfect plays now. Just perfect plays. To that goal, buy, sell. Please stop hitting the caterpillar. I'm just begging you. I honestly think we garlic up caterpillar now. No, we garlic a fish. The fish, I think, is now in here for the long haul. Give +1/+1 to each a pet of each tier. Yes. That's actually legitimately what we need. The way this works as well, I believe, is that it goes from left to right. So if I have 2 3s, it'll pick the left one over the right one. Then I will freeze you. I mean, this is as good a chance as I have as any. Finally, a tier 2 shrimp is going to be here. Will we live, though? My bet is no. Okay, good trade early on. It is a level 2 bat. Please don't hit my cat. I forgot as well with the turtle. I should have had the turtle in front of the fish. I'm now using the turtle to protect the shrimp. Never mind, I'm a genius. We live! A tie, I'll take it. Just 1 and 3. We're going to start popping though now. I'm telling you. We have everything we need. Now, oh, whatever. Try the shrimp. I have to admit, the shrimp kind of unnecessary anymore because I filled up all my slots, so I really want something in here that is just a good unit. The chicken isn't it though. I think I'm going to re-roll. Prawn cocktail, it's been an honour. Give me a bat. Freeze a fish. Freeze a poodle. Enter. We're starting to scale now. If I can pull out of this death spiral, we have a chance. We haven't got a chance. Also, a caterpillar is about to ding. But I think it's too late. Is the bridge too far? At least tie. We want to tie. Tie. The weakness! It did it! It was exactly lethal, I think. We're just holding on by a fingertails. Of fingernails. Ooh, a cow. The caterpillar evolves into a butterfly now. It copies the stats of the strongest friend. Yes. I just don't see how I maneuver all this right now. I really want a cow in there for scaling. Maybe the bat is just unnecessary. It did just win me that round, though. I think we ignore the cow. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. We need to live one more turn. I'm telling you, if we can live one more turn, that's when we start popping. Unfortunately, our 6-15 caterpillar is going to become, I think, a 16-15, so I guess it's better. But this is why all those health stats were kind of wasted on the caterpillar. That was an incredible hit for the weakness, by the way. I will take that every day of the week. Let me trade there. Why have I got the bats there? Doesn't matter, it works. Okay, our turtle needs to be somewhere that's actually proactively good. I think it has to be here. I think this is more sensible. Then, level up. We get an octopus again. I'm really not interested in the octopus. It is a different tier animal. And it is a 10-10. But I think we have to just go with what we've got now. Also, because you evolve, there's no real reason for me to put any buffs on you. I think we just roll. That's pretty big. I think this for the future is better. Okay, we have a decision to make. I need to put Tyrannosaurus Rex in next turn. It is very good. But if we're going to do T-Rex, we have to remove a unit. It's going to be Poodle. So Poodle's not long for this world. In that case, we just want to buff you. Nice buff from the Poodle. Honestly, Poodle, you've done a fantastic job. You've been the updraft of wind I needed in my sails. And we're about to lose this round, admittedly. But, again, the weakness, really nice. But I don't think that's going to save me. You're going to get coconut armor. No, the melon! Oh, we were a turn away. Oh my god, we only won 2 that round. You know what? One more. I like this game too much. Ladybird, honestly not interested. The beaver, maybe. We can always do my favourite thing as well of hooking up the beaver. Eats shop food, gives shop pets +1 health. You know what? Let's try a beetle. I've never tried a beetle before. And I'll feed the beaver. Unsubtle pencils, turtles, swimmers, clean. Huge swimmers. Don't look into that too much. Is this going to be a round 1 tie? Oh, maybe not with that, actually. That was a pretty good hit for you. No, it is. Round 1 tie. The most common result. Okay, give me another beaver. Honestly, I'm not impressed with anything that's here. I'm still not that impressed with anything here. But I think we do this. I've done this in the wrong order. I should have fed the beetle and got another +1 health on you. My bad. In which case, I'll put it on the fish. Have to remember these little subtle intricacies. Ooh, nice map you have at the back. Okay, I'm amazed that your mosquitoes missed my hands. Lucky. 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 We still lose. Man, if only... I mean, you wouldn't have mattered, actually, but only if I'd got that +1 health on that ant. I'm going to convince myself that would have mattered. I'm really not impressed by anything here. However, I think it's time to make some decisions. I'm going to make a bold play. I'm going to try something. We might only have 4 units when I do this. We're going to try and get a peacock popping. I'm going to try and get as much health from the peacock as possible. Sell the beaver. Please, please, don't just go on the ant. Okay, 1 went on the ant, that's fine. You hit the peacock. Please don't go on the ant. You know what? I'll take that. 1 out of 4 hits. Then, we're going to pill the ant. And it hit the perfect target. Then we're going to buy a bat. Then we're going to buy an ant. And then I'm going to apple my peacock. We're going to run with 4 units. I know, what a mad lad. You have got a puppy early, the smooth scallywags. Well, this is not ideal. My peacock is going to start popping. Please don't get it. Oh my god. Oh my god, you got a turtle as well. Well, that's another defeat. You know what? They had a good start. They got a tier 3 unit from combining 3 units. I couldn't. That's how I feel about this. I don't really have enough life to play around with the dromedary, so I'm going to say no to you. I will pick up an ant. I will pick up a bat. And I'll pick up a flamingo. Should have moved the peacock behind the flamingo. My bad. Okay, the first trade is pretty favourable for me. And that's not bad weakness for me, honestly. I think we win this. Yeah, we win this. Nice. Again, we're not, you know, going for 0. Right, tier 3 animals. Some sheeps. We could get a tier 4 by combining the ant. This could be our big play. This is our moment. It is actually our moment as well. Okay. Ant or flamingo? Which do I pill? One of you is going to be pilled. In fact, in all honesty, I think I'm going to sell you as well. I might keep the ant around for a little bit, because you have some stats. Actually, no, this isn't the play. We sell the fish. It's too late. You're not going to tier up. We buy the worm. We have the worm and the peacock here to pill the flamingo, to get some stats on the worm. Then we feed the worm? No. I think we just buy a sheep. And the sheep just sits there for us, doing good. And then we do something like this. We'll freeze this sheep. I'm telling you. We can pull out of this death spiral. So I now have an incentive to go for a feeding build. If such a thing exists. Great weakness, by the way, on the back. And the peacock is going to pop. You got a turtle again, which is really annoying because that honey would have helped me a lot. In fact, had that not have happened, I would have cleared out all your back units. We're going to... No, we're not. We're not going to lose. We're actually going to win. I thought we were going to lose for a second because of that. Okay, 2 and 2. We're going for Desmond right now. Right, give me a bat. You give me a rooster. We're going to sell a sheep. Thank you for your services. And I'm going to buy the rooster. Then I'm going to buy a salad bowl. Please hit my worm. You piece. All the buy me, sell me animals I've seen. This would have been prawn cocktail, like, you know, perfection. Oh no, it had to hit the peacock, sorry. It targets the highest health, right? Yeah. I thought it just randomly rolled into it. Again, we hit a pretty good unit for weakness. I mean, look at that, we're winning more rounds. Nothing here appeals to me. Okay, we pair the worm. This worm, we just feed you. You're gonna look like Jabba the Hutt by the end of this run, assuming I can live that long. You, honestly, you would have frightened me a lot less if that weakness had hit the buffalo. This could be a pretty close one, honestly. We're gonna trade here. It's not close at all, in fact. This level 2 bat doing some fantastic work for me right now. Ooh, okay. Weird turn. But that improves my bat slightly. Give +1 to each pet of a different tier. I don't think it's the poodle play. I really like the poodle. But this isn't the poodle play. Okay, you're just B but stronger, I think. You have a tier 3 bat. And you have golden poop hats, which is the most expensive cosmetic in the game. This guy's going for 10 wins, I think. He's just kind of missing a little bit of scaling right now, but... Boy, he's strong. He's a strong boy. Okay, we just said we want to eat all the food. Who do we get rid of to make this happen? It's honestly the ant. I like... Well, yeah, no, it's the ant. Goodbye. We'll buy a seal. Then, I think the best play is to get a tier 3 bat. Gave me an octopus. I will buy a seal. And I will Garlic the seal, which will give buffs to other units. Really weird build at the moment. Like, we're all pretty, like, equally matched stat-wise. No one's, like, you know, scaling out of control. You have a 25-26 dog. Weaken it, please. Really? Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed Super Auto Pets, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm happy to play more of this game, honestly. It's fantastic. Apologies I've not been able to put a 10 win on the channel yet. Maybe another time. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.